In order to be able to solve number 17, you have to know rules of exponents. You can multiply or divide problems within a radical when you have the same nth roots. So here I'm asked to multiply these two quantities, and I do have the same nth root. So I get to write a big old radical house here, keeping the nth root the same, and then I get to multiply the 2 on the inside. Now I want to remove this radical so eventually I can isolate the x. Remember, this really is like a 1/3, and I could have written this as a 1/3. So opposite of 1/3 is, not opposite, excuse me, the reciprocal of 1/3 is a cube. So I do that to both the left and to the right. The 1/3, or with the nth root of 3 and this cube, are going to simplify to a 1, and -2 times -2 times -2 is -8. Foiling the left, front, outside, inside, and last, and I combine like terms. And then I move the -8 over, making it positive, and I combine like terms. How can I solve this? Graph it to find the real zeros on a calculator. Use quadratic formula, or if it's easy, factor it. What two things multiplied to give you a -6 combined to give you a -5? So 6 is one answer, -1 is the other answer. Now I could graph this and find out, is it true, do they both work? I'm going to show you how to do that. Or if I didn't want to do that, I could just use mental math. 6 plus 2 is 8, the cube root. So take that table back out and find the 3 column. What does 8 belong with? It belongs with 2. 6 minus 7 is -1. Find that 3 column. What does 1 belong with? 1, but remember it's a negative, so when we have odd nth roots, we can still have a negative answer. It does work. Okay, you could do the same with -1, but I'm going to show you how to do this on the graphing calculator. So I'm going to clear anything that's currently in there, and I'm going to start with a parenthesis. X plus 2, raise it to the 1/3, bring the arrow back down, x subtract 7, raise it to the 1/3. Okay, and I'm multiplying those two. Then down below I have a -2. I believe the answer is going to be -1 and 6. Let's see. Okay, it looks like it maybe is. So I check second trace value, -1, that is correct where they intersect, second trace value, and +6. I can see they cross in both places. So both of these answers happen to work.